Hello everyone and welcome to Season 1. Today we're watching Orient, episode 20. Now the reason why we didn't have a reaction last week and we're watching this episode today is because I was feeling sick. So I wasn't really in any condition to record anything. So now we have 2 episodes to watch today. Yay! So what happened last time? Let's see if I can remember a 2-week break. We had Naoya. Oh, I'm trying to remember his name. Naoi. I think we know who Naoi is, right? Hopefully. Well, he was finding the strategies of the Obsidian 8. And he figured out that his ability is not as broken as it seemed. Still pretty broken. Because it wouldn't just alter the state of things just cause. It was an illusion effect. Which, as long as you're under it, you're still affected by it. But it can be broken and the state reversed. So there is a fix. That's basically the not as broken element to it. So he was trying to cut through it, and then he used his own energy to burn it off and everything. So he finally was able to free himself from the illusion and beat him. And by beating him, I mean actually killing him. That's it. Unless they have some revivability, I think that's the end for him. Now they're the Obsidian 7. So he was able to win the fight because he was able to do it for his buddies that arrived at the island. Then we have Naotora fighting Shiro. One of the top dogs against one of the most broken characters we've seen so far with his whole space distortion ability. And even when put under the pressure of deep underwater, Naotora was able to get out of it just fine. But at the end of the episode, we saw Shiro's true color. It's not black as Obsidian. It's not red. It's not yellow. It's not blue. It's not green. It was white. And apparently white is the strongest of them all. So, makes sense considering he has such a broken ability. To be fair, so far, those show have the most broken ability I see in the show. These two from Obsidian 8. So we'll have to see how Naotora and the Pack It Up band fights him. Because if they don't succeed, who knows who will be able to do that. Meanwhile, Musashi's going to go after Michiru and her dad, and the other are gonna go after the Orochi. So we're probably gonna focus on Naotora this episode, I imagine. Possibly. We'll just have to see. As a reminder, this is a time reaction, which means you sync up your own version with mine and we'll watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. That being said, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, there's Naotora fighting him with all those lasers. I only understood that whole owl part, which was the blue, and his space distortion just warping his attack back at him. And there it is, the white-bladed Bushi. I can imagine. True. The blue is considered the most ordinary, but he's one of the big dogs of the world. Uh-huh. Yellow and green have unique abilities, huh? Really? Well, what's the difference between a blue Kitetsu blade and a blue Bushi? Kojiro is also blue. Another leader of the a Bushi band. Of course, he's nowhere near Naotora's level, but still. That's right. Forgot the music, the opening. Yeah, I can't wait for the Michiru part, because I really want Musashi to save her. I really love the relationship those two have. That's right, that part. Just want to break it down. Oh, yeah. Apparently, they're trying to save him because maybe he's not actually dead somehow. Yeah, I don't really know how that works, but good for them if they can save him. Everyone just keeps fighting, get knocked down, but get back up again. Yeah, I want to see that whole thing with the doors. Break it down. Okay, and then the shoe. Yeah, just leave him because nobody else can keep up with these shoe. His laser attack, and then the space distortion. I'm waiting to see what kind of secret Naotora pulls out of. Because right now he seems on the losing side, even though it's kind of tied. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like I was talking about. You're both blue. So are you gonna learn from him how to be a great blue Bushi? That's right, he was trash talking to get on his nerves. Okay. And Kojiro needs to also learn this lesson. Because it's really gonna help out. No, I think he learned that that's not gonna... Lava? Yeah, he was talking about that before, so... He did mention it. Ooh. What was that damn fellow? It sounded like water. Look at his reaction. Yeah, look at the water. Yeah. After all, he's one of the big five, and he's a blue Bushi. Kid with blade energy. Mhm. Okay. So So you're saying the blue Bushi can actually use the elements? Yeah, because all of them just felt left out. Yeah, like I was talking about last time. Like is he the one of the top five because he has a big group, or he has a big group because he's a top dog? Yeah, he's like controlling elements. That's kind of neat. Yeah, he's. The water and fire tigers. And they just teleport away. Is he taking the elements with him? Yeah. Naotora hasn't said anything for a long time. It's weird how the background is static. Mm-hmm. Ooh. I don't know. So you actually helped him by going away, huh? He didn't want to wipe them out. I have no idea where they are. They're just in the void. Now he's excited. This power is strictly for the Obsidian 8? Oh. He developed it strictly for you? Yeah. Okay. Looks like he already did. Yeah. Even shit like, wait, what? I have no idea what happened. I mean, from what we heard, sounds like Naotora, but is that it? He looks so calm, but his clothes are all ragged on the side. Nothing you need to worry about. But that means that Shiro's gonna be back. Since he he announced that he's not dead. He doesn't have that blade anymore, so probably different techniques. Yeah. Thank you for the summary. Look at his arm.
その腕は代償だ。少し無茶な戦い方をしたことのな。俺もしばらく陶器を使うことができない。
Oh.
勝負は痛み分けってとこだな。
It's a secret. See? Oh, for a second I thought that was one of Yamato no Orochi's heads.
俺も参加する。戦いの邪魔だ。突っ込んでろ。そうだそうだ。お前たちは適当についてくればいい。動きが悪すぎる。失礼な。
私たちが動きについていけないから。
But you do have your Bushy Blade with you, so that's something. Hmm. Uh-huh. Is it? What about you link up with them? Okay, now he's showing up. Ooh.
目的があるなら戦え。君たちも刀の試しをくぐり抜けた立派な武士のはずだ。
Okay, he's giving his speech.
そうだろう。
I mean, when he started talking earlier, I thought he was not gonna... Green Blade Binding, by the way. I thought he was just gonna accept that the other band was just stronger than them. But okay, he's put in the work now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. True, they have their own goal with this island. I forgot about that. See, they're kind of full of themselves. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like. There's supposed to be one squad, but it's just that Bushy Band and then everyone else. Mm-hmm. What's up? See, the stones remember. The stones remember. What are you gonna do now?
淡路島の鉱脈の最深部だ。私の計画はここ
And what is your plan, sir?
計画
シロも清六もやられてしまった。私が何としてもオロチが
And how are you gonna do that?
お父様はなぜそんなに鬼神を気にかけるのですか？なんでもありません。
You wiped her memory. Of course she doesn't know things. Because he's supposed to be your dad. Of course you would feel sad to be rejected like that. See, that's the sad part, that she accepts that. Okay, the memories are still there. Yes, Musashi is very important. Come on, you can do it, girl. But I'm worried about his plan.
命せねばならない。私こそが最も優れた
What is his
存在にな
plan
れると
about?
いうこと。
That's all like his children, right? What is he gonna do to Michiru? Yeah, but he just won't take out Yamato no Orochi for the privilege of the men and the group. See, just, we're gonna break the horn, you guys just do nothing. Yep. Oh, that's right. You weren't there when they announced.
名が残るんだよ。恩賞も他者からの称賛も思いのままだからな。そんなもののために戦っていたのか。君には少しがっかりだな。島津明宏。なんとでも言うがいい。俺たちは名誉を国元に持ち帰るためにこそ
Yeah,
ここに。
to be fair, he's fighting for his group, this family there, so that they won't just be trashed away. Look at how Musashi looking things positively. He remembers everyone's names. Something I don't remember is Akihiro and the others. Oh, he has Kuroko.
今までの戦いを見てたら、俺一人じゃ何もできないって分かったしさ。仲間同士で息ぴったりなお前らを見て、すごいな。俺もあんな風になりたいなって思ったら、なんとなく知りたくなっただけだよ。
He made mistakes, but he still has something you guys don't have.
お前は一人では生きられないが、その分他人を巻き込む力があるよ。
You have a knack for drawing others. That's a very common protagonist trait. And it's kind of nice that in this show, there's actually a whole reason of pulling strings together. Like, there's actually a whole technique for that. What are you calling anyone home? Oh. But I don't like that energy. And where's Michiru? I don't like that Michiru's nowhere in sight. His eyes. Yeah, I imagine he was doing something like that. Oof.
計画の最果てなのだからな。
これは
And he got a monstrous body.
ミチルの親父かよ。
Obsidian Men and Oni God, aka Kishin. But okay. I'm just worried what did he do to Michiru there. That part, I kind of imagined that was he was going for something like that when the way he was talking about it with Michiru. I'm just worried he did something to Michiru to get to that level. Now, there's some stuff I want to talk about, but I'm trying to leave it for the discussion post episode. And I wonder if we're gonna have any more Chibi Orient, Petit Orient, or whatever it's called. Or if we're done, since now we're on the big stuff, the big fights in this. And we're done. Okay, so that was the episode. There's some stuff that I want to talk about. Let's try to go in order. So first off, we have Shiro versus Naotora. Now, Naotora showed that blue Bushis are the common, ordinary Bushis, right? Wrong. They're the most similar to the Kishin in the sinking with the ore. Therefore, they have the most ability to manipulate it, the energy. It takes a lot of practice. So it has a high floor to actually be a really good blue bushi. But once you reach that, you have basically element manipulation. Depending on the location, it seems. And since we're in the mine, he has plenty of ore to manipulate. So blue bushi, not as weak as it seems. And he's showing that. After all, he's one of the 5 great generals. So he was fighting the white Bushi. You know, one of the rare ones. And they moved away somewhere else, which was actually Shiro's mistake. Because of that, Naotora wanted to use his secret technique, which he doesn't want to use near his people since it might cause collateral. And he just basically gathered all that energy into a minuscule little ball, a little sphere, which looked like dark matter or something because of the energy that was in it. And he just already passed Shiro before Shiro even noticed. It's surprising considering Shiro's ability. And I couldn't really understand what was going on. It's like those stones popping out, some rectangular stones popping out of him. But it might have been popping out of the blade when we saw it again. That's why he broke the blade. But Shiro got away.
お前を切るために俺は技を磨き続けてきたんだ。
面白そうだ。切れるかな。
もう切った。
え？
But yeah, since Shiro got away, he's gonna be back later on a later season. Might not be using the whole warping things, because that might be the blade specific stuff. Hopefully. But probably the whole void technique, maybe. And in contrast, Naotora actually really destroyed his arm, and he's unable to use energy, the Katsumi energy, for a while. That reminds me of Hiei in Yu Yu Hakusho during the tournament arc, which I'm not much further than that in Yu Yu Hakusho. I need to get back to that, but that's not here nor there. So yeah, he even considered that basically a draw. Shiro lost his sword, and he just damaged his arm for a while. So they're both out of commission. Then we have Musashi's group going in. Now, the Shimazu are very selfish and just full of pride. Like, oh, we're really good, we work together, so we're just gonna do everything. You guys just sit back and don't get in the way. And some of them couldn't even argue about that, because compared to them, they're weak. They're weaker. And even the leader of the Green Band, which I'm sorry I forgot your name, but he was sounding like he was just gonna admit that difference. But then he went in, both the speech and his group, just destroying one of the Onis.
このままだと僕たちは正体から切り捨てられてしまう。
私たちもやれるってところを見せましょうね、若君。
現実は厳しい。仲間の中にも実力差はある。弱いやつは足手まといになる。おい、そんな言い方ないだろ。僕たちは弱くないけどな。己が目的があるなら戦え。君たちも刀の試しをくぐり抜けた立派な武士のはずだ。弱くはない。やれるはずだ。そうだろ。
Even Musashi was like, where were you hiding that strength? But yeah, it's just they were following orders, and there's a limit. We're all the way over here, close to save the island, and you want me to do nothing, just to not get in the way. Which just feels so weird that they're supposed to be one squad, but they're two separate groups, since the Shimizu are just doing their own thing. And Musashi called out the whole with his whole optimist. Like, yeah, that was, I just learned that technique. The energy linking. It was really hard. Like, even for friends, that must take a lot of training. So if you guys can do that very well, you're very close and you train a lot. But I want to work with everyone. And he was even calling all their names because he learned from Kuroko. I thought he actually learned those from the other guy in the group that taught him the name of the other ones. But no, it was directly from Kuroko that he got their names. And he's good with names. I do not remember any of them except Akihiro. Basically from his group, I remember Musashi, Akihiro, Michiru. And I wish I remembered the green hair guy, but I forgot his name. But yeah. Hopefully they be more cooperative, but I don't think so. And then we have Yatora plans coming into play, which he fused with the Kishin, using a bunch of his children somehow. I just hope Michiru is not like one of them, because we're not seeing Michiru anymore after that. So hopefully she's okay. But considering the ending, there's still hope that she can be saved. I just cannot put my full trust in the ending because you never know. So yeah, like I was saying, we got 2 episodes to watch today, so I'm gonna head into that. And with that being said, see you next time. Bye.